And, I think my new record, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, is special as well. And,
Okay. Now I know you're an
I'm sorry that a couple
ENFP.
of the girls I talked to, who were mentioned that post have a super
Chemtrails
different
over the
opinion of,
country club.
You
my
can't come up with that unless you're ENFP.
insight,
Yeah.
and especially because we've been so close for so long. But it really, again,
Fucking A.
makes you reach into the depth of your own heart and say, well, am I good intentioned? And of course, for me, the answer is always yes. I barely
Go
ever
back to
share
that
a
FI.
thing. And this is why, And the reason why I'm making this post, and I know it seems a bit much, right? But there are women out there like me who have so much to give and, don't quite get to the place spiritually or karmically where they're supposed to be because there are other women who hate them and try and take them down, whether in my case it's certain alternative singers or malintended journalists or men who hate women. But I'm not the enemy, and I'm definitely not racist, so don't get it twisted. Nobody gets to tell your story except for you, and that's what I'm gonna do in the next couple of books. So God bless, and yeah, fuck off if you don't like the post.
Right after God blessed. God bless or fuck off. Before we go on, can I process Chemtrails Over the Country Club?
Please do.
Like the fucking ENFPs, they can't not be funny. Like they're always funny,
Right?
They just can't not put clever shit together. Like, oh my god,
It's not supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I just can't help it.
and then like it's gonna be my record thing. That'll get them. That'll get everybody all riled up. And then, but that's like they can't turn it off. So it's just like then they
Right.
end up saying something or offending people. It's like, hey, you're too fucking funny. You're saying crazy ass shit.
Right.
We're still like trying to process the last ridiculous thing you fucking said. Yeah, let people fucking get caught up a minute.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about a couple
Uh-oh.
of things. Some of the articles that are coming out today about
here we go.
me thinking that Trump didn't mean to incite the riots. I think it's cute that that's the little takeaway
Don't
that
fall
Complex
for the Trump
gets from
shit.
that. And
It's not real.
especially with our relationship over the last 10 years, obviously completely disregarded, and the other bigger magazines, that goes for you as well. I get it. I have something to say, and I don't just show up giggling and talking about my hair and my makeup. I was asked directly political questions for over 40 minutes by the BBC Radio 1, and I answered them, and I said, when someone is so deeply deficient in empathy, they may not know that they're the bad guy. And that may be a controversial opinion, but don't make the controversy that I don't think that he meant to incite a riot. It's not the point, is what I was saying. The general point is the wider ranging issue of sociopathy and narcissism that's being reflected in our government right back to us. And what we've seen in the pandemic is the second epidemic. And I talked about this for 10 minutes. And I said to Annie Mac, this is the takeaway for me. We've seen violence within the household increase 300-fold throughout every county of America. 911 calls going up 300%. Because of issues of delusions of grandeur between one partner or another, and the violence that stems from that, and the chaos. So that's the important issue. That's the takeaway, and that's what I said in my interview. So I really don't appreciate being painted as some like white Republican who has always been given everything, and supports the incite of a Capitol riot.
So it goes on and on. Let me just speak to all the young people out there. Here's just something I've noticed over the years.
Okay.
It's not fucking real, and it's all a trap, and you gotta be ahead of it. I think for a lot of young people like her, like she kind of gets up in fame faster than she can process.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because by the time you're fucking 50, you're like, oh, I see what's going on here.
Right.
I'm gonna go on an interview show. Their job is to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Their job is to catch you saying something out of context so they can go make fucking headlines.
Yeah.
It's their job. They don't know what they're doing. They do know. Who fucking knows?
Right.
So you can't answer back thinking it's real because their job is to play the delusional one function fuck who's just there to knock you down so they can steal the monkey bananas.
Right.
And so when you try and argue stupid with stupid, it's like, hey, you're not talking to somebody who's all there.
Right.
It's why that fucking person is stuck at that fucking job and their life is fucking miserable. Like, don't try and then prove yourself or explain. Like, just be like, okay, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me. I fell for a Trump conversation. Okay, all right, good job. You're not gonna get me again.
I have my finger on the pulse, and I'm watching the news, and I'm gathering up all the information, the same as everybody else. And I was deeply concerned about the storming of the Capitol. So, fuck you.
Yay!
Tell me about what pisses off the NF so much about us dopey STs. Because you talk about
exactly
this.
what she's saying right there.
Yeah, I know, but she's NF, so you can't understand a fucking word she's saying. please explain in the ST. I'm doing it right now. Explain in the ST what she's trying to get at and what is so annoying to the NFs.
Yeah. She said in the first clip of the bedroom clip there of like, she's like, okay, I've had a relationship with these magazines for 10 years.
Yeah.
I come in for an interview and you guys take a couple words out of context and then boom, you can crucify me and throw out the whole fucking relationship.
Right.
And I do see that, like, of course, like, you can pick who do you want to blame because it's both sides. Like, the NFs are not clear. They're pissing everybody off. They're fucking wackos, etc.
Right.
But if you switch to the other team, it's like the goddamn STs or people like that archetypally, they will like absolutely throw away a whole relationship out of some word out of context that they're misunderstanding.
100%.
And rather than like reading the context or giving the person like the momentum of, okay, so the last 10 years, you've had a lot of positive energy, and I think I misunderstood. Nope.
Right.
I'm going to just bang that right back.
Yes.
And so the NFs see that, and they fear that. And the NFs will, like, double down on, like, I ain't giving you jack shit for ST. Because you'll take shit out of context and then blame me for it later, so I'm going to now talk less clear.
Yeah, that's so accurate.
So, you know.
Bye.
Oh, peace out. God bless and fuck you.